With your rendition of the mandate support, I can't do otherwise. I must but respect you and go through the exercise of reading. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be back where I started. As once a member of this respected house of thinkers and doers, I am grateful to be your president. And to be here to see so many faces of my friends, colleagues, and
Assembly. But we now invite our distinguished president, a man of focus, a man who loves the National Assembly, the one that will support you to support your constituents, to now present the 2025 budget. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. Oh yeah. Shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand.
thank you very much. Thank you. After listening to this great remark of a great mind, colleague, and the president of the Senate, I feel I could have just laid the budget and go. With your rendition of the mandate support, I can't do otherwise. I must but respect you and go through the exercise of reading. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be back where I started. As once a member of this respected house of thinkers and doers, I am grateful to be your president. And to be here to see so many faces of my friends, colleagues, and compatriots. Duties, and with unyielding commitment to rebuilding Nigeria towards ensuring that we remain steadfast on the journey to a prosperous future, I hereby present the 2025 budget to the joint section of the 11th National Assembly. 10th? I wrote 11. Which means you are all re-elected.
Mr. Chairman, Mark Eset is my name from Akwa Ibom State. Okay, point over there, Mr. Chairman. Can I recognize Mr. Chairman? Thank you very much. I am from Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Chairman, I don't know if I'm the only person, but I doubt. What the IGP is reading is quite different from the document we have. No, sir, we are all here for budget.
Very important, please.
It's very, very important that whatever they are presenting, all members will be acquainted with it. You can't give me a copy after this. It's not the same thing. The details are not here, like the zonal offices he has mentioned. They are not captured here.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Please, Senator, please. Make it easy. It is our decision within the leadership of this committee to allow IG to summarize his presentation.
No, Chairman, we're not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We must do the right thing.
We are not in the chamber. You are there to wait for the collective. You have it.
It's not in this copy.
What is written is
A new copy was sent to you. Check and see it. If you just have a copy, ask for the copy.
Yeah.
This is not a big deal. You ask for the copy. The copy is there available.
Chairman,
There is a point of
I'm
order.
still on the floor. I'm still on the floor, Mr. Chairman.
We need the opinion of all the members. Can we allow IG to proceed with what is reading?
No, we don't have it. We don't have it.
Please.
Then I will leave. I will leave the copy. What are we reading now? What do you want to do? We are acting in the head. Leave.
Mr. Chairman, please go. Mr. Chairman, point of order, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Mr. Chairman.
Point of order, please. Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues. We are here to serve Nigerians. And Nigerians should see us as a very serious institution. We are not against the presentation of the IGP, but I, as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should have what the IGP is reading. Yes. Exactly. Please let me finish. I represent.
To be honest, I can stand here today and I can give a few points that are contrary, a few points that explain perhaps what we're going through and how it was totally predictable, most of it, and maybe avoidable. But I'm not going to do that. I've chosen not to speak about the economy and the reforms or to even explain anything because if I explain, it would help this government, and I don't want to help the government. I don't want to help this government. You know, they're my friends. If they don't behave like friends, I don't behave like a friend. So I watch them being stewed, and they don't even have people with credibility who can come and explain what they're doing. But I'm not going to help. I started out helping, but I'm not going to help. I'm not going to discuss it. Let them come and explain to Nigerians why the policies that are being pursued are being pursued. And meanwhile, I'm watching a very nice movie with popcorn in my hands. I'm watching them stew. But I will say one thing. What we are going through today is at least in part, not totally, at least in part, a necessary consequence of decades of irresponsible economic management.
Well, for me, I think President Tinubu is coming there. I mean, Rome was not built in a day. We are just battling with the insurgents in our area, and gradually we are coming up. And as we are coming up, we will now start thinking on the next step. Once we calm down the insurgents of banditry and unknown gunmen and all the rest of them, we will be able, the president and his team and all of us will advise him to open the chapter 2 of the book. And the chapter 2 will be development. Once you have no insurgents, you have no unknown gunmen, and you don't have any disturbances about our people, and we will talk page 2 of development. We have always, people will say, we have always asked the president, according to law, find the best way of law to address the issue of Southeast, both the issue of the IPOP, the issue of everybody, to address this within the context of law of Nigeria, so that possibly, very quickly, Nnamdi Kanu will be released from prisons, and we will continue to live a better life and produce everything. Let me be honest to you. Nigerians are suffering because of the problem we're having in the Southeast. The Southeast can produce everything you buy in China. We can make them in Aba, Newe, and Onitsha. Everything you buy from China. Just give us electricity, give us the way that with it, and give us the direction. We produce everything that you produce in China. The technologies are there, everything, we have it, but we need a better atmosphere. We need to clean away properly in agreement the sit at home, which has cost hundreds of billions of naira out of the Southeast. We need to bring back the I can do it spirit. We need to sing back aging by aging. We need to go back to what we know how to do. When I was governor, a lot of things were being manufactured in Aba. People have begged Aba people to stop putting
Nzabu nzabu eyimbaye. Nzabu eyimba nzabu nzabu. Tinubu will begin singing nzabu nzabu eyimbaye. Nzabu. That's the song we need to be singing. So Bola Tinubu, get to work, give them electricity, and the rest will be history, according to Uzo Kalu. Ladies and gents, this is Honor Politics. Today, we go talk about Nigeria and the rest of the world. I must say, it's a new era. It is fun to be alive in this time of human history. We heard about the Cold War. Now we are being part and parcel of the Second Cold War. The First Cold War left us different than we were when it started. And I'm saying this Second Cold War will do the same thing. At the end of this Cold War, however it's going to last, I believe Nigeria not going to be the same again. Either physically or economically. Either way, the story will change. So on that note, we dive into the BRICS. The BRICS, the BRICS, the BRICS, the BRICS, the BRICS. But first of all, it's very important we see Nzabu Eyimbai, Nzabu Eyimbai, Nzabu Eyimbai.
Well, for me, I think President Tinubu is coming there. I mean, Rome was not built in a day. We are just battling with the insurgents in our area, and gradually we are coming up. And as we are coming up, we will now start thinking on the next step. Once we calm down the insurgents of banditry and unknown gunmen and all the rest of them, we will be able, the president and his team and all of us will advise him to open the chapter 2 of the book. And the chapter 2 will be development. Once you have no insurgents, you have no unknown gunmen, and you don't have any disturbances about our people, and we will talk page 2 of development. We have always, people will say, we have always asked the president, according to law, find the best way of law to address the issue of Southeast, both the issue of the IPOB, the issue of everybody, to address this within the context of law of Nigeria, so that possibly, very quickly, Nnamdi Kanu will be released from prisons, and we will continue to live a better life and produce everything. Let me be honest with you. Nigerians are suffering because of the problem we're having in the Southeast. The Southeast can produce everything you buy in China. We can make them in Aba, Newe, and Onitsha. Everything you buy from China. Just give us electricity, give us the way that with it, and give us the direction. We produce everything that you produce in China. The technologies are there, everything, we have it, but we need a better atmosphere. We need to clean away properly in agreement the sit at home, which has cost hundreds of billions of naira out of the Southeast. We need to bring back the I can do it spirit. We need to sing back aging by aging. We need to go back to what we know how to do. When I was governor, a lot of things were being manufactured in Aba. People have begged Aba people to stop putting
Eyimbai, according to Eyimbai.
When are you going to rest from politics?
When I free Nigeria.
You heard that right? When you free Nigeria, maybe one should say BRICS is the first step. As the famous saying goes, the journey of 1,000 man begins with a step. Journey of Nigeria into BRICS officially started in Kazan, Russia. That was last year. The evil you have done is enough appear to be the words that Brazil, Russia, India, and China muted in 2006 when they came together to form the organization BRICS, an acronym formed from their respective names. The aim of the organization, which comprises some of the world's most important developing economies and developed ones, was to challenge the socio-political and economic hegemony of the evildoer, the United States, and the European Union. According to them, the Western nations have absolute and dominion control over total global bodies such as the United Nations, the G7, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund. There was also the global market dependence on the US dollar and the allegation that the global institutions were no longer prioritizing developing economies, but was instead exploiting them. Therefore, a confederation of Western economies with similar interests that would challenge the global order and ensure a greater and better voice and representation for emerging nations was needed. Initially, starting with four countries, South Africa was officially onboarded in 2010. A year after, the first official summit was hosted by Russia, expanding the group and its acronym to become BRICS. How BRICS top members nations compare with the United Nations and European in terms of population, gross domestic product, and exports. This year, 13 countries officially joined BRICS as partner countries, including Nigeria, Algeria, Belarus, Bolivia, Cuba, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Thailand, Turkey, Uganda, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam. The made at the BRICS summit in Kazan, Russia, held on October 2022 in 2024, raised a few eyebrows, particularly among Nigerian economists and policy experts, considering that Nigeria was still heavily indebted to the World Bank and IMF. However, considering that Nigeria reportedly experienced a surge in foreign capital inflow from BRICS nations, which totaled 1.2 billion in the first half of 2024 alone, the decision to join as a partner then seems a no-brainer. In BRICS, they are partner countries and they are full members. However, joining as a partner country was a significant step in aligning with the anti-Western body. This could later translate to full membership to those where they say, we are still on probation and all that crap. Now, what Nigeria could gain from BRICS, let's see what that goes. Speaking on Nigerian decision to join BRICS, the country vice president Kasim Shettima remarked that Nigeria wanted to be a member of BRICS because the partnership provides opportunity to engage in trade, prosperity, and shared progress with no marginalization based on geography, race, and legitimate sovereign affiliation. I hope 50 years from now, or 100 years from now, all these poetic ways of displaying words will see resonate as it is today. Because I say they start to they sweet at the beginning though. Anyway, addressing what Nigerians stood to gain, two political scientists who teach and research policy at the Benue State University, Makodi Benjamin Shaibu, and Adonka Lomumbe, what kind of name is that? In a journalist article submitted that Nigeria could benefit from BRICS members countries in terms of trade, investment, diplomatic support, economic diversification, cultural and regional alignment, and focus of infrastructural and investment. The same thing everybody talk, same shit. Nigerian position within the Western power. First, you need to understand that the country currently trades with BRICS countries accounts approximately 32% of the total trade with China. Being its largest trading partner, expanding trade breaks with countries can help Nigeria diversify its export market, reduce dependence on oil revenue, and promote economic growth. Now, Nigerian position within the Western powers. Nigerian colonial history with briefing and subsequent adoption of the US presidential system of government meant that it would be heavily tilted towards the Western power and the global institutions that control, include the World Bank and IMF. I mean, it's not the only, no longer in use that they run our economy. The policy that uh, which is the call and renew hope is forcing on our neck. It's policies of IAF. But let's see. Starting with World Bank International Development Association, Nigeria is the African debtor within the largest profile and the third biggest globally. Per the World Bank financial statement, Nigerian debts to the IDA rose to 16.5 billion as of June 30, 2024. That's International Development Bank. That's 16.5 billion bucks. Only God know it will be now. In 2023, the International Monetary Fund (IMF) estimated Nigerian debts to be 87.3 trillion. Yes, that was before Buhari hand over power. That is 113.4 billion. When put together, it will take decades before Nigeria will settle this debt, provided that it doesn't compound the existing figure. And at the current rate of borrowing, this portfolio won't go down anytime soon. Go down, okay? But don't go down here. As the present administration of President Bola Tinubu has already borrowed 6.4 billion naira dollars from the World Bank in a space of 17 months. Ha 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 ha. Nigerian dilemma with BRICS and the West. So let's see how they will navigate them. We are interesting time ahead. Bola Tinubu. Now, as far as I'm concerned, and now he hit the ground running. He's now he hit the ground running after 17 more. But let's see. The implication of this is that Nigeria can't be one of its reliance on Western institutions. Its hard indebtedness, not to mention its Commonwealth status, means that the aim of BRICS to challenge Western hegemony and win developing countries of their Western dependence will take some time. With Nigeria, if not forever. Yeah. We never understand where the crisis in America they run to. I don't know. So we see. We see. The world's most populous black nation will have to first rid itself of economics and political entanglements with the West before it can carry a placard in defense. Hey, that's the problem is. How do you do that? How do you how do you do that? How do you disentangle yourself from Washington D.C. to London to Zurich to Germany to France, you name it. All their properties and wealth, family, they are all citizens of those countries, and their wealth are there. So, on a greedy level, are they ready to fortify all that just to entangle themselves from the West? That answer is Nigerian leaders are too keen deep in casting, in chasing after Western leaders to stand up to them, and the economy is in shambles. Nigerian foreign reserve position is lower than the market capitalization of three top South African banks. Hey, see our life. They compare a whole country with its private institution. Anyway, Nigeria is so pro-West that President Bola Tinubu had to send his Vice President Kasim Shettima to the Russian African Leaders Summit while he jetted out to Italy on a familiarization tour of EU bloc states in 2023. While Jimmy Diamond was in Abuja taking care of what matters. See that way both of them come up for country. You see what happened? Anyway, in Nigeria, no president has stood on the rostrum of power without going to kiss, dine with the Western leaders first. Rinkamata Sharata Pukosita Palata. Now you see, how would they say all of them are the same? That's exactly what it connotes. Hassan, all the current BRICS member states have a mild to hard anti-Wells favored foreign policy stance, and South Africa is no exception. But Nigeria has not supported the Russian view since war in Ukraine began, with BRICS trying to shift trade away from the dollar to individual member currency. This cannot work with Nigeria, which spending billions of dollars importing petroleum from the US and the EU all were added. They laugh because when people say, what is the solution? I think that freedom. A lot of people don't get what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Freedom. But until you can say, man, this is, you can dream and follow the dream but yourself without any restriction entirely outside there. That's say you are free. But until then, you buy Nzabu Nzabu. According to Carlos, Semogu they sing Nzabu Nzabu Eyumbai Nzabu artists will change. World Bank support Nigeria with 50 million to tackle food nutrition challenge. Chai, I will not suffer. Nutrition. When 99% of the food where they street for West, they are far from being nutrients, getting nutrients in them. But anyway, meanwhile, the World Bank has provided 50 million to support Nigerian food nutrition challenge under the Acceleration Nutrition Results in Nigeria and Project 2.0 program. When that one will start with the every day 2.0. The World Bank country director for Nigeria, Ndime Diop, said the Project 2.0 program were within the bank's crisis response window, which focus on helping vulnerable communities overcome nutritional challenge. See, when you are being fed, usually you get freedom. Alright. Vice President Kasim Shettima, in response, expressed that the projects align with the federal government grassroots driven approach to tackle the nutritional crisis. Well, anyway, congratulations, Nigerians. It's as if we have option now. But how do we navigate this? Is where we is. Because the West that we are in love with are watching to see where una go overstep your bounds and in the sense. But again, it'll be interesting to see what Donald Trump think of this. And the only way to find out is to wait till Monday. Abi? And Monday be no offensive now. The 47th president of the United States of America will be sworn in to office. And his speech, his speech, his speech, three things to watch out for. First 1 year of the first 1 year, I mean, our first 6 months, they go State of the Union. Three things. One, Donald Trump's speech on that day. If you can't the written speech, that's what I'll try to do. And those after the speech, the written speech will be available. Then we will analyze them. It's important. It will give you the direction to clear where the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years will be like. Two, the executive orders when you go dish out. The first 100, there's about 100 executive orders. So we analyze them. That is the foundation of the world. Two, three, in the day we address the joint Congress, I think this is a call State of the Union address. That speech, Ramanta Kanshan Tarabobo, should, should be archived. These three move, that's what is important. Let me say the first 100 days or first 1 year in Donald Trump office. And if I might dare to say, I'll say his whole presidency will be sitting on these three things. The speech on the day of inauguration, the 100 executive order is going to be out, and the day we address the Joint Congress. Those 3 days, those three things will be in history for life. Now let's look at what ABC is saying about Nigeria admitted as a partner country to BRICS bloc. Abuja, Nigeria. Nigeria has been admitted as a partner country of the BRICS blocs of developing economies, according to Brazil, the group chair. BRICS was formed by Brazil, Russia, India, and China in 1999, with South Africa being added in 2010 as a counterweight to the group of seven, a counterweight to the group of seven leading industrial nations. Last year, the bloc added Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates. Saudi Arabia has been invited to join. Turkey, Uzbekistan, and Malaysia have formally applied to become members, and a few others have expressed interest. Nigeria becomes the ninth BRICS partner country, joining Belarus, Bolivia, Colombia, Cuba, no, not Colombia, Cuba, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Thailand, Uganda, and Uzbekistan, with the world's sixth largest population and African largest, as well as being one of the continent's major economy. Nigeria share convergence interests with other members of BRICS. Brazil government said in a statement on Friday. It plays an active role in strengthening South-South cooperation and reforming global governance, issues that are top priority during Brazilian current president. President-elect Donald Trump last year threatened 100% tariff against BRICS if they act to undermine the US dollar. The bloc leader have voiced their commitment to introduce an alternative payment system that will not be dependent on the dollar. Now, that's where the problem is. So that's why I say, hey, we should watch out for his executive order and the speech. Let's see what if he's going to act on what he said. The 100% will be mounted on anybody that's trying to find out. When you try to fuck around, you find out. So by Monday, we will start the series called The Trump World. Because it's about to be Trump World. Literally, it's about to be what? Trump World. Ah! Was Ruta that broke the news. Sao Paulo, January 17, Ruta, Brazil. Government announced on Friday Nigerian acceptance as a partner country in the multinational blocks of nations known as BRICS. Brazil, which holds the bloc's presidency in 2025, said in a statement that the African country has been actively strengthening cooperation in the global south and reforming global governance, which has been a priority to Brazil. As the sixth largest population in the world and the first on the African continent, as well as one of the largest economy in Africa. Hey, we've gone from the largest economy to one of the largest. Can deceive us. So many tell us what we did last now. Nigeria sovereignty, Nigeria covering interest. So went from as well as one of the largest economies. Went from. Now Nigeria has convergence interest with the other members group. Brazil Foreign Minister Nona Atemarieti said on the statement. It will be interesting to see how the business will run, and the competition is about to start in earnest, just like where we were in the 60s, right? Any president, any candidate will come. If you really want to understand what transpires after the independence, all the assassination, all the coup and counter-coup, until they finally arrive at presidential system, you also have to understand what is going on right now, right? Americans run Nigeria. I mean, in terms of pretty much every aspect. They are the largest partner. They are in business, economy, the way we operate. So any candidate, any candidate who come with his or her ugly head and decided not to won't go full all made on breaks at the expense of the griefs that America is already having on Nigeria, which it is a happen. What do you think is going to happen? That's the question. To understand the question, to know the answer, you have to know exactly what transpires in the 60 to 70. Then you understand that those people where they come and they talk say the cool because in the name of our university, everybody talk story. Yeah, how those boys carry out cool planner, boys, style like everybody just they talk. I know that. Everybody just talk with you to make them sleep good. The fact that the actors are still very much alive and in charge of things alone means that everything will be nonsense. But most importantly, anyone who tell that story and omit the influence, the external influence that actually contributed to all that, the person said, far from knowing exactly what he or she talks about. So we are back at that time again. Anybody that come out and say, I want to ditch the Western way and go in fully on BRICS, that'll be interesting. That way, but that's the way to go. That is the men and women we need to stand. For me, not to leave the West and join BRICS. Why do we have to join either of them? Why can't we be on our own? We are facing so many things already. Biggest populous black nation in the fucking planet. That should count for something. That should count for something. The only way it can count for something is if we make it count. And the only thing that can count and what counting for is freedom. When you are free, when nobody have access to your natural resources freely, then we are on our way there. We are on our way out. But in as far every Tom, Dick, and Harry, literally every Tom, Dick, and Harry, have free access to our natural resources. I usually say any Tom, Dick, and Harry, group of two, three, four people can form better gang. All they need is the right information to go there, and that's it. They are in. You'll be getting free cruise, free gold, just like that. So the day we have a man or a woman who thinks otherwise and go ballistic, that is the beginning of our freedom. That is the beginning of our progress. That is the beginning of taking our place in the world. Oh, no, all these ones. Oh. Well, as I say, it's the first. It's a good step, right? Maybe along the line, maybe the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years, when the I mean, it depends on who is going to win the Cold War too. Anyway, the winner will determine where we go from here. Because somebody has to win. Fortunately, either they share the global power, somebody won it outrightly, or coming to the small small colonies like Nigeria. Whatever play out at the Cold War, whoever win, if China win, the rest assured that the West will be kicked out of Nigeria. They will use us kick them out, and nothing will happen. If America stand strong and tall as they go, so they keep maintaining their hegemony of the world. We will keep basking and flourishing in that system. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are. Either way you go collect. Either way you go, you are not. And if we decided to be like this, I know some will say, "Oh, why can't we have the two systems?" But what that means is that we are continually going to be consumers for obvious reasons. We don't even have the education and the trained personnel to produce. So consumer is best of all, but most importantly, we have the population in numbers. And today, the most important resources is what? Data. And God bless us. We are not lacking. We are not lacking in terms of providing data. So we're just going to continue. So I don't want the both of the partners. I don't care if it's BRICS or if it's the contract we are currently having with the United States. I think we can negotiate it. So we should be fighting for a negotiation rather than trying to form an alliance that we are going always going to be at the lower end of the bargain because we are not bringing anything to the table. Rather than being a consumer empire.
Assembly. May we now invite our distinguished president, a man of focus, a man who loves the National Assembly, the one that will support you to support your constituents, to now present the 2025 budget. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. Oh, yeah. Shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand.
Thank you very much. Thank you. After listening to this great remark of a great mind, colleague, and the president of the Senate, I feel I could have just lay the budget. Oh.
Which is what you did anyway.
Rendition of the mandate support, I can't do otherwise. I must but respect you and go through the exercise of reading. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be back where I started. As once a member of this respected house of thinkers and doers, I am grateful to be your president. And to be here to see so many faces of my friends, colleagues, and compatriots.
The Lobito Corridor. I don't hear about the Lobito Corridor. It's a rail network that unlock African copper. Now, President Trump, no, Biden was in Angola was it last month? Not December, but not November, I to flag off the Libido corridor. Right, the first Africa continental rail network, known as Libido corridor, which aim to eventually connect almost all the entire regional copper belt with additional link across sub-Saharan Africa, is on track to break early in 2026. So the project will link Angola and Zambia by rail for the first time and is part of the work of the Partnership for Global Infrastructural Investments. So that is when the BRICS, well, by China gets one belt, one road, Abi. So in order for America to be up to tax in the competition within the continent, they have to also float. They have to start doing what they've not done before, which is to start linking all the business interests within the continent, because that's what the Chinese are doing. Now, Elena Martes, acting special coordinator for the PGI, said on the recent interview, the project is designed to have shovel in the ground by 2024, 2026, and and so far we are moving according to timeline. There has been a ton, there has been a ton of work moving at a breakneck speed, she added. The war reflects the heightened focus by the US and its partner on securing diversified supply chain for crucial minerals. That's it though. And because of which they don't call it extract free of charge. That's what I mean by until anybody gets free access to our resources. Until we can stop them, we never start. They did they design how railway will take pass our continent and sap our resources. We know. Anyway, such as copper belts, copper, cobalt, nickel, aluminum. Lord Jesus. Anyway, copper, nickel, lithium, and rare earth, which are used in technology ranging from electronic vehicles to renewable energy and defense systems. Listen to it, massive. So, the Libido Corridor is one of the central focus of the PGI, a bipartisan initiative in a partnership with the group of 7 nations. Make I see by Nigeria Day. It involved the refurbishment of an existing section of the 173,739-kilometer rail line stretching from Angola Atlantic Ocean port of Lobito to the copper belt of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the construction of a new 800-kilometer track through northwest Zambia. There are plans to eventually extend the new lines to Indian Ocean port in Tanzania. The Lobito corridor, or at least portion of it, was not our idea. It was Angola, the DRC, and Zambia idea, and we came in to help expand and realize the concept really. Of course, one has a leader that's aligned to your ideology. So all this one, would I don't need to actually ask them to do it, they will do it. If you read the book, Miseducation of the Black Negro, that's exactly what it said. If you colonize somebody's brain, you don't need to be there to tell her what he or she needs to do. Automatically, it's already programmed. He knows. Now, just to give her direction, and everything will carry out. Just like, yeah. Now, credit needs to go to the Angola, Zambia, and DRC because they have to allow that speed to happen and create that space. It's not easy to be feasibility study on 800-kilometer greenfield rail. She added, the refurbished railway offers the shortest and most direct routes to the port. So, now just mean the resources that they connect to. They don't give a fuck the human being. The human beings, they don't get them already. Everybody get phone. That's what they need. They need your attention, and that's the new oil. Why the physical other natural resources, they don't link them. And these are the resources they know they we have hundreds of years, but they just say, okay, we never need that now. And just make us confused within the continent that we have. That's it. Crazy. Even Mines has been sending copper concentrates via the railway, which passes within 5 kilometers of the mine Kamwa Kubwala complex in the DRC to Libido port. The use of the rail makes the journey time around 8 days instead of 25 days by road to Durban Port, South Africa. Lobito Atlantic Railway, a consortium including Commodities Trading Group, Traf- Transfigura, has been awarded a 30 years concession to railway service and support logistics on the Lobito corridor. According to law, at least two international freight trains are now traveling every week from DRC to Lobito, along, a, along with around 50 domestic flight trains each month after the planned investments have been made. It's expected that six international flight trains will be in transit each day. All for your resources. Just like when they call ship. I mean, it's interesting that how we in the continent our story they unfold, right? At every junctions of human breakthrough when it comes to technology, we are always at the receiving end, right? When cottaging, a technology called cottaging, which use when which complement in fact which actually transfer cotton, right, raw cotton to the next finished goods. And the first technology that was invented during the agricultural revolution be that, and that accelerates slave trade. 'Cause for the fact that there's a machine that can easily get take the raw cotton from that raw to the next level faster than what's used to be attainable means we will need more cotton, right? Needing more cotton, you need more labor. You need more labor, you need more Africans to do it. Hence the transatlantic slavery. So going from that agricultural revolution breakthrough to industrial revolution, right? Where machine now is now the order of the day, right? We have the machine that in form of tractor do more work and labor that the human can do, right? Working more in the factory and all that. What do they do? You have to design the education system to become educators again to fit into that industrial system that they build. So everything that you they study, everything you know, is a purpose for you to fit in that industrial. Hence, that's why we see say we are useless to our environment. We can't even guess what implement or apply what we learn in our own schools to see that in our immediate physical environment they're okay for us. Now, fast forward to now information revolution, right? Thanks to the power of AI and biotechnology. Now, at at one point, now your physical muscle they need. Then that phase that quick. Then it goes into your brain, and now your brain now they need. That is off the window. Guess what they need from you now? Now just your attention. Your muscle useless, your brain is useless. Because
Muscle, no matter how strong you are, you know, if you are overwork tractor, if you overwork computer and all that. Now, no matter how smart you are, all those one where they carry first, they break record and all that. No matter how you can never be smarter than AI in terms of computing, reasoning, and everything you will think of. So you are not needed, no matter where you go your school and all that kind of thing. And of course, there's still work for human beings, but on a larger industrial scale, done. So now all they need is just your attention. Hence, you have the internet, you have phone, you have the social media, you have everything. So they convert your attention to data to money, however you want to define money. So at every breakthrough in all this human revolution, we are the receiving end. So as time goes on, our population grows, and there's no usefulness for those populations because our food where we dey go far before is being mechanized now, so we no really need you. The industries, right, which is the factory, the hospitals, the law room, the accounting office, you name it, that you are needed before. You go school for X amount of years just to go work there. You no longer needed per se because guess what? It's a better robot and better computing system that can outdo you. So sit your ass home and just wait for when Big Brother will deliver food. If you no come, you no chop. So the idea of useless generation, see, say, doesn't make sense. So to me, the bigger picture of all this is just to keep us being useless to ourselves. When all of them did also imagine how they tie high speed railway just they connect our resources from DRC to just like easy. And they tell it to your face how they do this suffer commod. And you think you are talking of progress, you're talking of development, you're talking of how what you want to do. So in as well we have all our leaders all in bed with one way and one eye. That's what we're going to head. Now, the new economic corridor is designed to be a game changing regional investment. A US and EU led consortium has committed at least 320 million of grants, equally equity and debt capital to finance the new rail section. Why the African Finance Corporation, along with the African Development Bank, are also consortium partner. How much with their own share? So often, these rail links to ports will help unlock transit routes and then make the whole set of sectors that utilize them, from agricultural to minerals to the movement of the people and tourism. We see new investment opportunity. Now, critical minerals, where they do all these things for. While the investment spans many sectors, the US and its partners are also assisting in the development of Africa's critical mineral sector. The continent has a wealth of mineral essential for the energy transition. Already, the DRC is the world's largest cobalt producer, the continent's best copper producer, and has significant reserves of untapped lithium. Zambia is a major copper producer. It also produces cobalt, nickel, and manganese. It's a part of the U.S. delegation visit Angola with the Joe Biden administration and even described as incredibly positive and well received by the continent parties. The trip was a real endorsement of a model that works and recognition that a physical approach really does make a difference, she said. You really doubt down in a partnership model and ask what is the critical infrastructure? What unlock industry? It shouldn't be the only thing you do from a foreign policy perspective, but it can make a huge difference. During the trip, President Biden announced over 570 million in new funding, including commitment expected to generate at least 200 million in additional private sector capital for infrastructure projects along the Libido corridor, bringing the total for U.S. investments to more than 4 billion. These are all the West investment that they put out there. How much the countries, all those put, we don't know. There have been other agreements such as rail freight commitments from Zambia, mining projects. They included Kobani Energy with the planning to construct the first cobalt surface refinery on the African continent, and first Quantum Minerals, a major copper producer in Zambia. Cobalt, a Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos backed US economy applying artificial intelligence to develop a critical mineral site in Zambia, has meanwhile committed to anchor the commercial viability of the Zambia Lobito Rail project, with more than 300 million tons of cobalt per year from the Mogomba mine. Similarly, rare earth specialist company Pensana PLC has received funding from the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation to help the firm develop one of the world's largest and highest grade magnet metal rare earth deposits in Angola. Angola should be a country to watch out for. They are actually, you know, capitalizing on this cold war that is going on. With this announcement, along with the PGIG7 partner and Regional Development Bank, international investment in the Lobito corridor has exceeded 6 billion. According to most of the PGI work surrounding the mine sector has been focused on empowering projects to cover forward and create added value benefiction in Africa. Beneficiation. But this does not always mean infrastructure, she added, as we are talking with the Tanzanian about how it may fit into the conversation. The first project that we have really focused on isn't a transit route, it's to help to develop a special economic zone for hopefully the Kangada Nickel project and other feedstocks to utilize with training facilities for local Tanzanians and designs to do more added value work on the continent. Okay. The Kabonga project is owned by Lifezone Metal and is expected to be a mine to metal operation comprising the Kamboga mine and Kamahama refinery, which will produce battery grade nickel, copper, and cobalt. Many stable now let me there. Now let me understand BRICS and the West. I think Lusion corridor. These are just the desire, just the these people. The work is not just in Africa globally. The aim to mobilize $600 billion by 2027 in high impact global infrastructure investment, and it has already made significant progress in another corridor located around Luzon Island, the Philippines' biggest island. The Luzon Economic Corridor encompasses ports such as Batanga and Malila, as well as the Subic and Clark Economic Zone. This second corridor is entered around another greenfield backbone rail that will connect Luzon Island to help support the congestion in Manila port. concentrate such cubic bay, and develop new industrial zones that are designed to assist energy and semiconductor development. So, Americans are stepping up their own. Who's gonna win this game? Now let's look at the trade tension. The West has been seeking to reduce its reliance on China, which has deep roots in Africa, having for many years owned and operated multiple major copper and cobalt mining operations in mineral-rich copper belt region. China has been actively investing in Africa since the 1960s, Jesus, targeting natural resources as well as construction, manufacturing, and infrastructural links. The PGI initiative also comes as trade tension began between the US and China heat up, with critical minerals being weaponized in form of tariff. Trade tensions are incredibly influencing the list of strategic and critical minerals being targeted in supply chain, and the selection of produced products will continue to evolve. So I know we no go get third world war. Now just sanction and sanction and now we just dey see. Which is better anyway. The world tells us what the list should look like. As it evolved, the US critical mineral list is long, and a lot of our conversation has focused on electrification in the battery supply chain, which I believe is always going to be important due to demand growth in the numerous applications for lithium battery, she said. But the world has reached to some of our policies, but from a trade and a diplomatic perspective, and so other minerals are getting a closer look. What we are seeing in action on graphite, gallium, and gadolinium bring to the forefront how important it's to understand how this supply chain works and what that means for applications in this high-tech sector that we feel very strong and want to continue to grow domestically, but with resilience on global scale. China is already crimping supply to the US critical minerals, on which the latter relies on defense and semiconductor, such as gallium, gallium, antimonum, and graphite. You don't want any actor to be able to flip a switch and turn off the market. And we know that in some cases around the supply chain, that is possible. Some of our partners have learned that the hard way over the years. It's about to get heat up. Everywhere will be tension. Everywhere, everywhere. UAE, Italy, and Albania team up to build 1 billion undersea energy cable. DRC caught Saudi investment to help curb Chinese mining dominance. China and Sri Lanka eye new phase of BRI, Belt Road Initiative, of 1.7 billion investment. China to establish new industrial complex in Egypt worth 1.6 billion. God, these people. Let me see. 4 months after inaugurating work on the Sahel Tabat Harat, an Arabic word, the selection of the Afghanistan Pakistan Indian pipeline, a spokesperson for the Taliban Ministry of Mine and Petroleum said that 2.9 kilometers of pipeline had been constructed and another 3.4 kilometers of the route have been prepared. The 10 billion 1,840 kilometer pipeline is a vision to eventually carry out 32 BCM of gas per year to South Asia from Turkmenistan. The 240-kilometer section was reportedly completed in 2018 with a ceremony marking it entirely into Afghanistan. But as Bruce Penner reported, in September 2024, had another ceremony marked Taipei Pipeline Energy into Afghanistan. Former president and current chairman of the People Council of was joined by his son, President Sen. There is coalition going on everywhere. What China wants in Panama, more trade, project, and affluence. Now understand now why America want to take over Panama. There was talk at a high-speed rail line that China would build in Panama, a new subway line in Panama City, a modern container port. China has been working to build ties and influence in Panama for years, part of its broader ambition to expand its footprint in Latin America. The effort has been some success, but also plenty of setback. In 2017, China scored a major victory when Panama cut diplomatic ties with Taiwan, the self-governing island that China claimed as its territory, and recognized Beijing instead. Panama had been one of the few countries worldwide to recognize Taiwan as a sovereign state. The following year, Panama became the first Latin American country to sign into the Belt and Road Initiative with the Chinese leader Xi Jinping signature Global Infrastructural Program, which is aimed at enlarging China's geographic health and countering American influence.
Assembly. But we now invite our distinguished president, a man of focus, a man who loves the National Assembly, the one that will support you to support your constituents, to now present the 2025 budget. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate we shall stand. Oh yeah. Shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate we shall stand.
Thank you very much. Thank you. After listening to this great remark of a great mind, colleague, and the president of the Senate, I feel I could have just lay the budget. Oh. With your rendition of the mandate support, I can't do otherwise. I must but respect you and go through the exercise of reading. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be back where I started. As once a member of this respected house of thinkers and doers, I am grateful to be your president. And to be here to see so many faces of my friends, colleagues, and compatriots. Duties, and with unyielding commitment to rebuilding Nigeria towards ensuring that we remain steadfast on the journey to a prosperous future, I hereby present the 2025 budget to the joint section of the 11th National Assembly. 10th? I wrote 11. Which means you are all re-elected.
Tinubu governor struck deals on tax deficit. All these people. Make I see the deal with them strike. The deal was perfected when the governor paid a New Year visit to Bola Tinubu. I talk am now. I said something that day. I said, come. The fact but Mate was there. That I come. Wait, there was wait. You get some. I think something happened that same week that caught people attention more than all the governor Assembly in Bola Tinubu has embodied on. I remember somebody asked me a question that I can't link out. I was like, the fact that all the 36 governors, oh, they were saying Bola Tinubu don't want the state to one party. So the fact that all the 36 governors assemble for Bola Tinubu house, all of them they smile, they come out, and they say, even Akpabio say Bola Tinubu get everything he wants. Nobody seems to be talking anything about it. Nobody seems to be worried. No headline, nothing. I was like, I am I the only one saying this as that's not how things supposed to be? Which reinforce my support for dual sovereignty. Let every fucking state maintain its business. So now, source now is coming out to say that the deal that Bola Tinubu struck with the governors actually happened in Lagos. in his house in Bodilon. I told him, I say, it doesn't make it, you don't make it, I don't care about Christmas. It doesn't make any sense. All the 36 governors will just, nobody say now official visit to, nobody will just gather themselves, led by the vice deputy, I mean, Senate president, assemble, had a meeting, and it just doesn't go well. Anyway, so the deal was perfected when the governors paid a New Year visit to Tinubu in his house in Lagos. The president told them that that he meant well and he wanted them to give him the benefit of doubt. Another source collaborated, saying the governor, while agreeing to endorse the tax reform bill, nonetheless asked the president to make some correction concession. The source added that the governor agreed to return to Abuja and meet with the Presidential Committee on Tax Reform Policy. There was little pushback from some northern governors who said they have something tangible to give their people. The governor said the general sentiment in the region was that all the bills were targeted at pauperizing the region. Now, Ali Ndume, what the governors did is not enough. The door for correcting mistake is now open. Bullshit. Bullshit. What the governor did is a welcome development, but it's not enough because we will still do not have comprehensive understanding of the bill. After how many months? Now how busy they argue now? Which is all intended and normal. When they argue, they don't be study. They don't see understand. If you don't understand the bill by now, I don't blame the president who was trying to shove it into you guys' head. And you all they resisted it. So what you not going to do since November? If we are not understand now. They employ ChatGPT. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's so funny, man. See what the governor did is record development, but it's not enough because we did not have comprehensive understanding of the. You know, the governor supposed to interpret am for una. I mean, una go interpret am for the governor sef. Anyway, there is a need for transparency. The process should not be rushed, as this will lead to making mistakes. The door for correcting the mistake has been opened now, unlike before when it closed and the bill left as they were. The work is now with the legislator and the general public in Dume submitted. Ah, it's funny. These people, the TJ, they are smart. So Obi give 1.5 billion in humanitarian contribution in 2026, 2024. Tomorrow na go say no dey give shishi o, abi no dey buy vote. The guy don study the game, say you need to buy vote ahead. Ah, I like the guy. We gotta see wetin he talk. The Labour Party 15 recalled his history of philanthropy, saying, even before my public life, I have always derived satisfaction from contributing towards what he called the uplift humanity. And for instance, I was in Haiti after the earthquake, where I contributed to his rebuilding similar event before that one. I no get church, that now from above. You just want to secure your your white acceptance in the West. Help make you go mark register for 80 because I remember there that's what was obtainable. Every billionaire, everybody that matters within their cycle had to show they contribute one way or the other. Guru. Let's go to our men of
Mr. Chairman, Mark Eset is my name from Akwa Ibom State. Okay, point of order, Mr. Chairman. Can I recognize Mr. Chairman? Thank you very much. I am from Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Chairman, I don't know if I'm the only person, but I doubt. What the IGP is reading is quite different from the document we have here. No, sir, we are all here for budget.
Very important, please.
It's very, very important that whatever they are presenting, all members will be acquainted with it. You can't give me a copy after this. It's not the same thing. The details are not here, like the zonal offices he has mentioned. They are not captured here.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Please, Senator, please. Make it easy. It is our decision within the leadership of this committee to allow IG to summarize his presentation.
No, Chairman, we're not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We must do the right thing.
We are not in the chamber. You are there to wait for the collective.
you
have it.
Order, please.
It's not in this copy.
What is written is
A new copy was sent to you. Check and see it. If you just have a copy, ask for the copy.
Yes.
This is not a big deal. You ask for the copy. The copy is there available.
Chairman.
There is a point of
I'm still on the floor.
Mr.
I'm still on the floor, Mr. Chairman.
We need the opinion of all the members. Can we allow IG to proceed with what he's reading?
No, we don't have
We don't have
a copy.
please.
Then I will leave. I will leave the copy. What are we reading now? What do you want to do? We are acting in the head.
Mr. Chairman, please go. Mr. Chairman, point of order, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Mr. Chairman.
Point of order, please. Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues. We are here to serve Nigerians. And Nigerians should see us as a very serious institution. We are not against the presentation of the IGP, but I, as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should have what the IGP is reading. Yes. Exactly. Please let me finish. I represent.
They don't do them bad way. And they laugh because I'm surprised that this one they get the headline. There's another one. I think that the one of the New Hope housing and federal housing, and that one 90 for the pass, 90 more ridiculous pass. I wonder why this one they make the news. They make round. There's another hearing that the Minister of Housing could not explain where they get to housing projects with pretty much the same amount. That one they funny pass. I want to graduate. Come on, man, Jagaban. This is when I don't sophisticated by this word now. If I want to graduate, I should not understand what was going on. I should. Why they fall on like this? I should argue. You guys are more sophisticated than this. The last time I checked, or I want to believe. How will I not be do graduate without the market woman knowing? Without, hmm? Police want to graduate. But that's it. What happen now? If you don't catch na so that they do am for America sef now, people go dey say you don't know what they talk. Ah, I'll give you 900 pages. Make you come vote on the next morning. And they give you speech wey no has nothing to do with the original speech. It's a human thing. It's a human thing. That guy wey dey vex so na police go still visit am. Na you know pass abi. Na only you go get explain how you take get the wrong document different from the GI. You come dey misbehave. They go soon visit am or he no go come back. He's not coming back for the 10th assembly. He's gone. Unless if he beg himself out of this shit. IG of police you can't defend the budget. You I disagree with him. Eh? Yeah? The police pull over me, they go argue, na be that oh. The police tell you say this is it. You tell us the guy they lie. Yeah, I don't know where you dey, whether na Nigeria or na America oh, you go collect. So in the main scheme of things, police was I don't know why police said it. Police come on police. People not supposed to do this kind of thing now. Police. We know ourselves. Ah, I want it like that. But I know that guy that go visit him. If they don't visit him, mark him down. It's not coming back. This guy right here,
Mr.
don't
Chairman,
enter.
Mark Eset is my name from
That's the
Akwa
guy
Ibom
who
State.
come.
Okay, point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Abina, na Senate president boy.
I am from Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Chairman,
Yeah, probably
I
boy.
don't know if I'm the only person, but I doubt. What the IGP is reading is quite different from the document we have in. No, sir, we are all here for budget. It's very, very important that whatever they are presenting, all members will be acquainted with it. You can't give me a copy after this. It's not the same thing. The details are not here, like the zonal offices he has mentioned. They are not captured here.
Point
of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
It's okay. Who be your godfather? Who is his godfather? We need to know because
It is our decision.
I know they in life will not remain.
This committee to allow IG to summarize his presentation.
No, Chairman, we're not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We must do the right thing.
We are not in the chamber. You are there to wait for the collective. You have it.
It's not in this copy.
A new copy was sent to you. Check and see it. If you just have the copy, ask for the copy. This is not a big deal. You ask for the copy. The copy is there available.
Chairman, I'm still on the floor. Mr. Chairman.
We need the opinion of all the members. Can we allow IG to proceed with what he's reading?
No, we don't have Then I will leave. I will leave the company. What are we reading now? What do you want to do? We are acting in the head.
Mr. Chairman, please go. Mr. Chairman, point of order, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Deputy Chief Whip. Mr. Chairman.
Point of order, please. Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues. We are here to serve Nigerians. And Nigerians should see us as a very serious institution. We are not against the presentation of the IGP. But I, as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should have what the IGP is reading. Yes. Exactly. Please let me finish. I represent.
Yes, let him finish. You know if you come and do badger like that. Guy, no. IG. Why would I do IG like this? IG is innocent. I stand for IG. IG is innocent. IG was given, a document was given to him to come and read. He said, no, what is inside. Free IG. IG want to badger and catch up. Whoever said that, we do that thing, that person needs to be arrested. Don't get respect. Why would they subject our IG to this kind of embarrassment? And this is not acceptable. Unacceptable. Cannot come and embarrass our number one security officer. And you think it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay to embarrass our chief security officer, especially when he is innocent, as this case pretends. No be right arm. It's the same case with my governor, Paolo. That budget no be right arm. So if you know the read arm, well, no be fault. In this case, IG no be right arm. And the same time, no be carry that one give he no print two different type of budget to be presented before the Senate. So he's innocent. Free IG. Free IG. IG no do anything wrong. All he wanted to do is to present what was given to him.
Mr. Chairman, Mark Eset is my name from Akwa Ibom State. Okay, point of order, Mr. Chairman. Am I recognized, Mr. Chairman? Thank you very much. I am from Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Chairman, I don't know if I'm the only person, but I doubt. What the IGP is reading is quite different from the document we have here. No, sir.
Well,
it's very, very important that whatever they are presenting, all members will be acquainted with it. You can't give me a copy after this. It's not the same thing. The details are not here, like the zonal offices he has mentioned. They are not captured here.
Really operate.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Please, Senator, please.
You buy the original, you buy the real one later. Why don't you buy now?
Allow IG to summarize his presentation.
No, Chairman, we're not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We must do the right thing.
We are not in the chamber. You are there to
Oga, we get down on a
You
plan
have
over
it.
walk. You might do anything.
It's not in this copy.
We are just going
A
to
new copy
we are
was
going
sent
to
to you.
the
Check and
hearing
see
line.
it.
This is
If you don't have the copy, ask for the copy. This is not a big
yes,
deal. You ask for
the
the
area of
copy.
taking
The
the
copy is there
national
available.
passport. Taking out passport.
I'm still on the floor. I'm still on the floor, Mr. Chairman.
I don't think they will deal with that
the
guy.
opinion of all the members. Can we
They will
allow
deal with
IG
that.
to proceed with what he's reading?
No, we don't have a copy.
Please.
Yeah, they will deal with that.
What are we reading now?
What do you want to do?
They beg.
We are acting in the head.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman,
Remind me
point
of
of order,
Abu.
Mr. Chairman,
Senator Abu.
Mr. Chairman, Mr.
This
Chairman,
is the media relation.
Mr. Chairman,
Nah, activity
Mr.
job
Chairman,
para there.
Mr.
They do
Chairman.
like 3 months. After 3 months.
Thank you.
Thank
Deputy
God.
Chief Whip, Deputy Chief Whip, Deputy Chief Whip, Deputy
Yeah,
Chief Whip, Mr.
yeah.
Chairman.
Point of order, please.
Let's
Mr.
see
Chairman,
that.
distinguished colleagues. We are here to serve Nigerians. And Nigerians should see us as a very serious institution. We are not against the presentation of the IGP. But I, as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should have what the IGP is reading. Yes. Exactly. Please let me finish. I represent.
What is good for the Uganda is good for the US. And why they want to budget like that? But I am rooting for the IG. He's innocent. No being right arm. He did not write it, and he did not print the other fake one. So I stand with the IG. He is innocent. He just be embarrassed like that. IG, you are innocent. I support you. Your innocence is pure. Maybe you write that budget. So why they won't go embarrass you like that? Eh? No, IG. I don't expect you to just let it go like that. You just can't let it go like that.
Well, for me, I think President Tinubu is coming there. I mean, Rome was not built in a day. We are just battling with the insurgents in our area, and gradually we are coming up. And as we are coming up, we will now start thinking on the next step.
Guys,
Once
I
we
don't
calm
know.
down the insurgents of banditry
Yeah,
and
advice I mean just
unknown
for the
gunmen
sense
and all the rest of them, we will be able, the president and his team and all of us will advise
I would
him
have
to
loved to
open
see
the chapter 2
him as
of the
Senate
book.
president.
And the chapter
Maybe he
2
go dey for
will
the
be
past.
development. Once you have no insurgents, you have no unknown gunmen, and you don't have any disturbances about our people. And we will talk page 2 of development. We have always, people will say, we have always asked the president, according to law, find the best way of law to address the issue of Southeast, both the issue of the IPOP, the issue of everybody, to address this within the context of law of Nigeria, so that possibly, very quickly, Nnamdi Kanu will be released from prisons, and we will continue to live a better life and produce everything. Let me be honest with you. Nigerians are suffering because of the problem we're having in the Southeast. The Southeast can produce everything you buy in China. We can make them in Aba, Newe, and Onitsha. Everything you buy from China. Just give us electricity, give us the way that with it, and give us the direction. We produce everything that you produce in China. The technologies are there, everything, we have it, but we need a better atmosphere. We need to clean away properly in agreement the sit at home, which has cost hundreds of billions of naira out of the Southeast. We need to bring back the I can do it spirit. We need to sing back aging by aging. We need to go back to what we know how to do. When I was governor, a lot of things were being manufactured in Aba. People have begged Aba people to stop putting.
I do.
I don't know. I didn't have them.
I do. As you leave me, oh. What did happen now? On your side. Come on. What's happen now? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know. I don't hear you.
Trash can they pass? Now it's there. Make the guy make a more.
Oh. I don't hear you now. I don't pass now.
I see there.
Mm. On your side now.
And I said they prepare for code now. I'm gonna cover flowers.
My favorite code.
He said,
"You say they be favorite code."
we don't prepare for code now. What do you want to do? Cover your tap, make it no blow, you know. So now I there. I work now. Huh? I don't say they play us the canoe back and front. Leave the man alone. President Tinubu don't come, Mama. President Tinubu day, you see how, remember?
My guy with that.
Yeah, the guy is a strong man. But now when there are times when he come cry, that way he cry for House of Senate. Now I not come set him again. I a full man go to cry. Hello.
Guy, now you know what the guy they cry you.
Strong men back him out. Say this one no be strong man abeg. I will come for the chair tears. The whole
you know how many billionaires I don't spend?
Spend for where?
We make her no win. We no get with you. We make her decide.
The guy I'm not saying the guy na very top business guy. The guys are waiting they do for line. That's my point. No, there's nothing when you put hand. Not business that bring up money that guy is not into. That's my point. There's no business that bring up money that guy is not into. No business. If you talk to any Igbo billionaire, it must be one connection to another. Just can For Obi
Yeah,
Kubana,
but
all of them. Call all of them. Ask them. They get one
now
crochet
what you make
together.
they cry with that now? Him believes he deserves to be president. Senate president, I mean, with everything when he done they do.
But then people know people
No,
of
he
Southeast
don't.
don't like him. And I don't say no be like the thing.
Maybe he spend money. Maybe he spend money in the lobby. In lobby well. So I probably will
Yeah,
just beat
he
that
love
to the game.
you know say he lobby. He lobby. He lobby.
Uh-huh.
They got
So why you got to say no cry?
but best in lobby pass him now. Somebody have been lobbying more than him.
And you know, say Tinubu na him friend. You know, if you put Tinubu betray him, Tinubu na him guy.
No, he trap.
He carry Tinubu go see him mama. You know,
Yeah,
Tinubu
but
betray him.
it's not about it. We can't put Ozokano as a senior president. The guy is not
So,
loyal to Tinubu because he's of his own. He's not loyal to Tinubu. You can't put someone who's not loyal to you. A Tinubu being a senior president, the kind of person he is, he cannot put person that is not loyal to him as a senior president. No matter how friendship he didn't that always also kind of was the senior president. All these things that Akwabiole is doing, he know he will not do it. But the guy not get mind. He can't do it because he's not loyal. So you only put someone that is loyal that can, maybe coin. It doesn't matter if when they read the bill, if what I'm reading is what you are looking at, it will pass them. Nothing will happen.
right. So Tinubu no go fit intimidate her like that. He get money. So all of them, they start together.
Yeah.
Should they be governor at the same time now?
Yeah, they be governor at the same time, and the guy don't make him wealth. He don't make wealth for his own. Man of being a politician, the guy already make wealth. That's my point. He already make wealth
So
for
make
his
him,
own.
make
Yeah.
him do.
Before being a politician. So
Now what you make him try with that? So
yeah.
now power, in come close to power,
Yeah,
power. They know how to
find power now. They find power now. Yeah,
he just before he go get time again, he go say he go down old.
He don't feel that compare someone like Akwabiole now. That would those an office, government positions, make them get money from NDC chairman to governor, NDC chairman. Who private business? Like say you go call now. So okay, also kind of got airline, you get this super company, you get this, you get that, you get your how many oil reserve tank the guy gets or papa. How many put up profitable company pass he gets, how many shops, how many this. You can keep on counting for your account, but see, Akpobio now, if you put one name now, tell and say Akpobio now he get this way say they give him money from many angles. So say again, there's my point now. So people can control that one, but something like this. But one thing, you guys want to I'm not saying. When you talk about some of these opportunity come at once. It's not campaigning. That is have been like, okay, this, that. Like, the truth is that, sometimes we talk truth. All right. My people for home, and I ask them, say, what's up, what's going on? Because you just stay. So what is going on is that I told you that they talk came radio and make was like if everything calm down, all right, somebody will come one day inside a town and start shooting gun, people start running on no gunmen. So they say, but the part where he says my sister say people say this they arrest say they don't get peace.
Wait, since they arrest the fire, no get peace.
Say they don't get peace in Imo State. No, Imo State be the main place where Wala dey. No, we are not proud of kidnapping and criminal activity. But where the men unknown gunmen and the government they fight in Imo State, where they bomb every Imo State. You say peace don't do. People don't return back to their houses and everything. I can say okay. Now well done. Now well done. Yeah?
They celebrate the New Year well now.
Yeah, for sure, it's very new. Nobody here. You hear anything? They drop any dead, anybody shoot, everybody around. I said before, my sister go walk like this. I run to go wrong, go back home because some of us had the issue somewhere. But those kind of things, scaring people away doing that. imposing many things. Criminals, they use the opportunity. That's why people are blaming Samuel Ekpa. When you give command like that, people go maintain their ground. The criminal go carry command. When you say you don't even know who they are, they'll carry the command on your behalf, but you don't even know them. So that's the problem that people are blaming him. This is another strategy, because when you say this, you didn't say your people are there. Somebody, criminals who don't on ground, go meet tailor, so IPOB uniform, carry gun, wear them. They do whatever they want. So on that situation, if those who are being caught, they will say they were sent by him. You understand my point? So that's what's going on. So if you don't make an announcement to make like this, some people will just like carry gun the entire street. They do whatever they want. But for real, they said at least Imo State is coming down now. There's no more killing, running and doing that and do that. If not the police checkpoint and extraction where they collect money anyhow, nothing again they happen. Nothing again they happen. And those are hungry now. They're hungry because that one. Hungry. So that's the only thing I see that is nothing. So all of them are trying to buy into that now. All the politicians, they want to buy into that. Reason that they can. He's not one of those that putting that the kind of guy he is. You cannot trace him and the kind of guy was arrested and they shoot people. You can't trace it. He won't trace it on his account.
Maybe now we see the guy they cry with that now.
It's part of it, because why we say if now you go. I was telling people that thing. It's only Iroko tree. A tree they say they will cut you. The tree will start to make it cut them. You understand my point? Immediately, any state actor that is not because start to threaten their existence as politicians, man, they go find a way to fight back. All of them are fighting back. So sometimes I don't blame them because what they are doing is fight back. All right, they are just fighting back for their own personal interest, not for the people. Because if it wasn't, I don't know. There's time. A time now the candidate is the governor, is the chief security officer for the society for 5 eastern states. Governors no matters again. Now only do don't talk. Go man abroad. If you do say something, so shall he be. Governors is becoming like ordinary citizens. They don't even have power anymore to give any command. If the governor say public holidays today, now the candidate they say everybody go out, people go out and listen to him more than the governor. You understand? That's what was going on. So you won't see the governor will not sit and see that play fully. So they have to do what? To plan their own to like take me out so that they can take over their state. Stand point. So that's the only thing I know that's not for their personal interest though. So that's only the roles. All of them, all those billionaires that all of them play a role, put money together. You think that this one what they are fighting against Samuel Ekpa. It's in a chicken change. The issue that the fight can remember it's not a chicken change. They don't know the money involved. But the issue is that it's money versus money because people, there's a lot of people, there's thousands of people contributing money. It's different when 10 people bring billions. It's different from when you get 1 million people bringing money from every month, from every angle. So there is money coming in. So it's money versus money. Who love in past win the case? Truth. Who love in past win the case? Who love in past win the case? Government they lobbying. The Biafrans names are they lobbying from every angle. Government they lobby from every angle. Now who send money pass win the case? So that's why I say it, After 25 go better now. It'll be good. 25. I won't be any issue. Don't be any issue. No, don't be any issue. I see you say Nigeria have they joined the BRICS nations and they're just a rumor.
They don't join them as you know, say the thing na level, na grade by grade. And the owners, they just bring them come as partner. You understand? They are a partner.
We start.
Yeah, because BRICS na like three, na two straight. People, the real members, you understand? Real members,
Mm.
maybe say they are all in. They are all in. And partners, those way see the way just they come in. In the real sense, they don't really get anything to offer like that. You understand?
My brother, you know, say Nigeria is a big hub for any economic growth in everyone. It's a very big hub. Nigeria all they be, they're all they loud. In other nation now, go back and then, you know, some point. It's a very big hub though. But team, I don't know how it's going to affect the if they fully join. No matter how whether na level 1, level 2 they I think they don't get representative there. Come on, maybe them and the West they go put here for one trouser because they said that they play game. Nigeria use they play game. That's why if not me, I use them play game. Use both play game. Use them play chess. Not only that, only that we play the chess. Then Nigeria use them play chess. The only reason people have there people that want to eat. If they put correct mindset people, they will use the two great brain nations and the West play chess. Everybody, all of them will come invest. You understand my point? You
Yeah.
know, they come invest, but Nigeria will find their pockets, their connect their pocket. But if now where country they hold, use them play chess, team pop. Okay, bring Nigeria is a very large hub, population wide, land map. The geographical location it is have everything on ground. Any any nation want more than even I don't think minus Russia in terms of natural resources and stuff. I don't think anyone, if Nigeria was a good managed country, that being nation minus Russia, I don't say there's any other country that could have been even more powerful than Nigeria if Nigeria could have managed well the way it's supposed to manage in terms of resources, land map, what put everything together. I don't think minus Russia, I think any country we need to start Nigeria. But that's where we are. That's where we are. China don't have what we have. They manufacture, but we have our own as a raw. We have raw, not that we have raw that can give you money without even like raw. You know, just like other some countries have raw. You know, I know China is big, but you know they own manufacturing every other thing. It's not that they have the raw intact there. They collect from you, they use it and process it and send it back to you. That's what native that is here. Because they collect coffee from you, give you that and Nescafe and Bonvita. You know, collect timber for you, give you furniture. So that's how they do. So we all know that. But we have it here in our country, but nothing's going on. So I just play if Nigeria gets a very good health. So just play ping pong with these people. You know, I know that getting Nigeria is a big win for Big Nation. If they were able to get it, it's a big win for them. But I don't think it's going to be. Let's see how you play. Let's see how you play. I've even not thought Trump not send them. People don't understand that Trump not even send that Big Nation. Not even send them. What did you know America for himself? If I like when I be 50, you don't send on. You understand my point? And that's only time Nigeria be able to join that Big Nation during Trump administration time. You can join Big Nation and the America will not intervene. Because Trump said we even withdraw other support when they give. He will even do like something like NATO, all of that. No, the Trump can disband. You know what he did in his first regime though? He may repeat that again. So if you want American support, you have to pay. If you want American support, you have to pay for it. A businessman as a president, it's not for free. If you want our defense to guide you, oh boy, you go pay, will not be for free. We will still collect what you have, we will still pay for bullets. Every bullet we will send, you go pay for them. Nothing's for free. So that's the only way Nigeria can join. But after Trump left, if another Democrat come again, that's how the problem goes enter. But the issue is this: Trump will not send Nigeria joining BRICS nation because it doesn't. It's not his business. It's not. It doesn't concern him. International diplomacy. You know, so Trump knows that. Trump doesn't know that how much about across the board diplomacy. What he does know is make America great again. Nothing again. So we pray God will help us. So
Uzo don't move. No verse, I beg. Now I don't know my network. I go buy coffee now. I don't say my network they disconnected. Come back, oh, if you did there. If you did hear me. Um
Assembly. May we now invite our distinguished president, a man of focus, a man who loves the National Assembly, the one that will support you to support your constituents, to now present the 2025 budget. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, we shall stand. I am mandate. I am mandate. I am mandate. We shall stand. Oh yeah.